What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakney, aka Brandon Lee TV. You know I'm back with my co-host Jaelen Gilkey, aka Silky
Come on
Gilkey. It
now.
was
Come
too
on now.
silky. It was
Come on.
too
I gotta get it
silky. I
out now. Come
couldn't.
on now.
I couldn't even get it out on the airwaves and wherever you're taking in your sports, man. We back at it, episode 26, fresh off the Super Bowl. We got our predictions in. We seeing a dynasty. You was already throwing the D word around. Now it's stamped. It's
Damn,
stamped.
confirmed.
Back to back champs.
And I mean, it ain't really nothing else to say, man. It was a missed opportunity for a lot of teams in the league. You know, the
Yeah.
Chiefs came in kind of limping into the playoffs. Didn't really look like themselves. Really didn't have much of an identity besides on the offensive side of the ball. The defense was, certified stamped. And
Definitely.
the league had an opportunity to shut down the dynasty. I mean, like you said, I was already calling them a dynasty after last year, but now
Yeah.
it's super certified. Nothing else to say. It's on the board. We all just it's Mahomes' word. We just living in it, baby.
I'm telling you, back to back champs. First time it's been done since the Patriots did it. They talking about number three already before this year's parade. So I mean, it looking like, you know what I'm saying, ain't no stopping in sight. You know they about to go get pattern number one wide receiver. So it's really finna be up with the Chiefs, man. I don't know. I don't really know, man. I seen they already got the 49ers as the favorites for next year. And they just fired their defensive coordinator, Steve Wilks, after
Man,
one season, third
let's talk
DC
about
in
it,
three
Brandon.
years, number third ranked scoring defense this year. You know what I'm saying? Held Mahomes to one score in regulation, and they
They
got him
scored.
out
They
of there,
scored. They
Jay.
scored. They scored a touchdown with 4 seconds remaining in the second quarter,
Off the muff
and
punt.
off the muff punt, and then they gave up a touchdown with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Oh no, matter of fact, that was the overtime. That was 13. Yeah, that's a 13 play drive for winning. They gave up
Yeah,
one
that they got
touchdown,
the
bro,
score no
off
OT.
a muffed punt,
Yeah.
and they went one. They went one play, scored 16 off a 16-yard. And Steve Wilks is the guy. That's the
Bro,
corporate,
he
not the
paying
repeat offender Super Bowl choker offer head coach
every year, fourth time blowing double digit lead. And the messed up part about
in the
this whole
bowl, not just in
in
his
the
career, in
bowl.
the bowl.
And the messed up part about this situation is just hours before Steve Wilkes got cut like a Sunday coupon. They told this man, he told the media, I expect everybody to be back. I expect all my coaches back next season. Just hours. And then hours later, they
I
dropped
tell
the
you what,
hammer.
bro. Kyle Shanahan is ducking all accountability. He's ducking all smoke. He's ducking any and every which way, as the young kids would say, duck your taco.
Yeah.
And he's only looking out for himself here. This is probably one of the most selfish and cold blooded moves I've seen since I've been doing this.
So
It's brutal. Steve Wilkes did nothing to deserve to get fired. Like you said, third in total scoring defense to end the year. Make it back to the bowl. Holds Mahomes to one touchdown
yeah.
off a fluke muff punt that hit one of the blockers' ankle.
Bro, they lose two or three starters in the
Two or
middle of
three
the
starters
game.
in the game.
Greenlaw tore his Achilles. You got Armstead was like, come on, man.
And they still battling. But you, as the bozo head coach that doesn't even know the rules, and decides to give Patrick Mahomes the ball second in overtime. So he knows exactly what he needs to do and how to kill you slowly. Even if
Right.
the 49ers scored a touchdown, kick the field goal there, you give Patrick Mahomes the ball, he's going to score a
That much
touchdown,
time? Yeah.
and he's going for two, and they've already got the play drawn up
Yeah.
before they even touch the field. They know the play they're going to score on, and they know the play that they're going to get the two before they even touch the field. Kyle Shanahan, you a disgrace to coaching, bro.
Took no
For real.
accountability.
And I don't even like going like this. I don't like going at people like this. But when
Yeah.
you pull bozo moves, sucker moves like this. This is
Big
not
time
how
stuff.
it's not how a man move. A man accept accountability for how his offense was unable to put up enough points
Talk
to
to him.
score to win. They held Mahomes to 19 points
Yeah.
in
Three in the
regulation.
first
19,
half. Just
three in the
three.
first half. And y'all can't get more than a 7 point lead. And then they score off the flukiest possible touchdown in a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now y'all down, and then y'all can't scratch another touch. Man, listen. I tell you what,
Is it
Kyle
his
Shanahan,
fault?
but he's a repeat offender, multiple time felon. Let's not forget 28-3. You was OC having
Yeah.
Matt Ryan drop back and Van
Yeah.
Noy been in that corner.
You know what I'm saying?
You the one not running the ball up 28-3.
Devontae Freeman going crazy the whole first
Going
half.
crazy on you. But you're the same guy. You're the same. Devontae, come on, man. I can't believe it. You got a guy cooking. You stop giving the ball. You dropping back.
Yup.
Julio tried to save you. He tried to save you on the sideline with one of the best catches ever, and no one remembers because they lost.
Yeah, that's
because
it.
You, as a bozo offensive coordinator, was setting the foundation for who you were going to become. Of course, you go get a head coaching job because you Mike Shanahan's son, and you're a great play caller for 19 games.
Right.
But that 20th game, you could be my coach to get me there. But that 20th game, give me an interim. Give me Steve Wilks. Give me Steve Wilks.
Choking. It's his character.
And this is who he is.
Yeah, that's his character at this point.
Who he is.
It's his character.
And it's not, I'm not going to say it's his DNA because his daddy got championship DNA. But this is his genetic makeup.
His daddy ain't raised him to be no
He ain't raised him to be like this, man.
Nah.
But you're embarrassing to the game of football. You're embarrassing to the coaching everywhere, Kyle Shanahan. Because not only did you lie, not only did you duck accountability, not only were you who we thought you were, in the wise words of Denny Green, but just to be a sucker about it is the worst part.
That's the worst part about it. To be a sucker about it.
And now I want everybody out there to know 49ers, they might not win more than 6 games next year because his team gonna quit on them.
You think so?
They gonna quit on them.
They was rocking with Wilks. It seemed like he had it.
How could you throw this man under the bus? Like he was really the problem.
Smooth under the bus. No problem at all with throwing him under the bus.
He was Steve Wilks was the problem.
Yeah.
Steve Wilks got more camera time than Taylor Swift until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Because of how great his defense was playing. My news director told me if the 49ers win the game, she told me if the 49ers win the game, I want one of your lines to be Steve Wilks and his defense played so great, he got more camera time than Taylor Swift. That's what she told me. And that was in the third quarter. So off a muff punt, they scored a touchdown off a muff punt, and you decide you don't think your defense is capable of stopping Mahomes.
Right.
Mind you, it doesn't even matter about that. You can't even put yourself in a situation to put your team in the best situation to know what the circumstances are. You got them just flying blind. We're going to win the toss. We're going to take the ball and see what happened with Mahomes. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
But it was a lot of confusion, it looked like, out there. And they just let Steve Wilks
confused, bro.
Bro.
No, he died. They put his head on the stick for what? Because Kyle knew it was either him. He was in front of the firing squad. And Steve was over there standing watching like, I hate it had to be you, my boy. And at the last second, he just grabbed him and just put him in front of him. Sacrificed him.
Sacrificed him, dog.
I can't believe Kyle Shanahan, bro. He's an embarrassment to the profession.
That's nasty work, bro. I've been seeing some names like I know Mike Variable was one name I saw that potentially could be somebody that
he could do a great job too.
Yeah, I saw the guy Glenn Schumann, the co-defensive coordinator at Georgia, young buck, Brendan Daly, Chiefs linebackers coach. But if I'm any of these guys, man, I'm looking at how Steve Wilks got done, bro. And I'm kind of like,
but you know what I think, bro? I think Steve Wilks was just too real, Kyle Shanahan. I don't know what happened, whether it was throughout the year or was it after the Super Bowl, but he had a conversation with Kyle Shanahan, and Kyle Shanahan didn't like how he was most likely being addressed. That's all that was. His pride was most likely hurt. Bro.
I seen a comment that said something like, he was upset that Wilks wasn't using the front seven well enough. He didn't really connect with them like that.
3 points in the first half.
Fred Warner and them boys been rocking all year. This the most interceptions he done had. He career highs across the board.
Kyle Shanahan's a sucker.
I can't believe he went out like
that. I hope somebody clip this and send it to his DM. You a sucker.
How he do his mans like that?
That ain't his mans, man. He's a snake. He has no mans. And if you think you Kyle Shanahan's mans out there, watch yourself.
Watch your back, bro. Cause my man is Shady Shanahan out here.
Come on, man. He out here shanking folks in the ribs.
I said, bro, he said it pained me to do it, but it had to be done. Like, bro, what?
It didn't. It didn't have to be done. You know what needs to be done? You need to be fired because we know who you are.
Yeah.
A great coach for 19 games.
Mm-hmm.
And that 20th one, the one the lights is the biggest and the brightest, you're going to give it up. That's who you are. You're going to give it up. And you can't say it's the players. You know why? Because you're the only common denominator.
Yeah.
You'll forever be tied to the greatest comeback in NFL history in the Super Bowl.
Complete debacle. Fold.
Just a meltdown. Meltdown.
Yeah.
I can't, man. What a disaster. What a disgrace. I wonder how his daddy feel right now. His daddy embarrassed. His daddy embarrassed. He said, you your mama's son, boy. I tell you what.
I'm disappointed. I ain't even
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Because you ain't acting like no man. That's not how a man, that's unbecoming behavior of a gentleman. It's not it.
Nah, man. I feel for Steve Wilks. That's their third defensive coordinator in 3 years. You know, they're looking for somebody else. But now, so late in the game, man, with the hiring process, man, this kind of
Wilks is out the game. He out the game for next year.
You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't
unless you take like a session. He get a special assistant somewhere,
analyst, or maybe college gig or something.
I mean, back-to-back years, man, just getting crazy, just getting
shafted.
Come on, man. Shafted. I mean, like literally stabbed in the back-to-back years.
And he, like, you always hear how good and loyal and like spirited, like, you know, he a real dude. Like, he's a bro.
He too real for him. Too real for him. And suckers can't deal with real.
This man should be the head coach of the Carolina Panthers right now.
Right now. Come on, man. I can't, man. If I'm Steve Wilks, I don't even know if I come back to the NFL, bro. If he don't, I wouldn't be upset because he's jaded. Maybe it's not meant to be. That's what maybe he's feeling like that. But I want you to know, Steve, it's an opportunity out there. There's a blessing coming your way, man.
Most definitely.
Because there's no way things are going like this for the great work that you're putting out there and the great work that you're doing in these locker rooms. Them men between them lines that put on them pads, they know.
Yeah.
They know. And scrubs with their calculators and their pocket protectors and they doodle pads doing math equations talking about the analytics say it's best for the third possession. Ain't no third possession in overtime with Mahomes out there, dog.
Nah, it ain't.
It ain't no third possession.
That's football. It ain't like you got to know. You can't measure Mahomes with no stats on no paper.
Come on, man. Because he knows what he needs. And even if you score 7, he still can beat you. And he was still going to beat you. You was going to have to score a touchdown and go for 2. Yeah. And get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the only way you was going to win that game. That was the only way you was going to get the ball back a second time.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's nasty work out there, bro. We seeing, and I just hope it don't get to a point where like we kind of seeing what's going on with Airbnb, like Steve Wilks falls to that, where it's like I don't know if you know that head coaching job in the NFL is gonna be a thing. Maybe it ain't meant to be, like you said.
I hate it for him, man. It's some of them. When I got that notification, like my jaw dropped, bro. I could not believe it.
Shocking.
I read it 3-4 times before I said it out loud because I just could not believe that was really what was going on. I mean, let's move on, man. Cause just
nasty work, bro.
Disgusting.
Nasty work. Man.
Disgusting. That's some unsanitary business taking place.
Yeah, like you said, man, I hope for the best for Coach Wilks, man. I know he's gonna bounce back. One door closes, another one opens, man. Speaking of nasty work, bro, I mean, you know, we kind of shifted into basketball season. I know ACC is always gonna be the topic of discussion around here about hoops, man. Nasty work, you know. I'm up here in Rochester, Syracuse, Buffalo area. Carolina got beat by a very undermanned Syracuse team, bro. That
come on, man,
had no business competing with the Hills and the way that they've looked in games this year. But there was a lot of happy fans up here, I can definitely say, man. But
I believe it.
You know, I was watching.
They might as well won the Natty.
That was the Natty for them boys. The way it was going, I can't believe they won that game, bro. I ain't gonna.
Me neither, bro. They have no business. But this is the same thing with Georgia Tech. It's the same thing with North Carolina football. It's the same thing. It's the same things over and over. It's no killer instinct. There's no put my foot on these boys' neck and let the
Yeah,
nation know we're the best team in the
finish him.
country.
Yeah. Nah, but
Letting
we see it,
Syracuse play. How many starters were they missing, bro?
bro. At least two or three.
Come on, man.
I mean, underman, they're just not the talent level hasn't been there for Syracuse the last couple years. Like they're not getting the same level of talent they was getting back, even a few years ago. They're not getting
No,
those
they're not
NBA guaranteed guys. You know what I'm saying?
at all. To give up 62.5% shooting from the field, bro. That's effort. And I
Yeah.
know there's some things, great offense is always going to be great defense. 62, almost 63% from the field and 47 from three. Come on, man.
Syracuse ain't shot like that all year.
All year, man. All year. I don't know what to say.
I mean, just looking at it,
10
bro,
steals for Syracuse.
like just
4 for Carolina.
turn it into transition points, man. Then 20 personal fouls. Like you
20
look at the foul.
Q shoot 25 free throws.
Lazy defense, bro.
And Judah Mintz, let Judah Mintz go berserk. Let him go berserk. 25. He averaged 18. He give you 25.
Yeah, the young buck.
Cooked you.
And then you got JJ Starling as well, the Notre Dame transfer, former McDonald's All-American, former 5-star recruit. You know what I'm saying? It's
good player.
Yeah, sure. Like, these guys are still putting it together. They young though. And that's the thing. Like, this isn't us. I feel like Syracuse is kind of known for developing those guys over 3 to 4 years. They're just getting these guys in, young guys that are hooping, and definitely gave Carolina their best shot. And we see what happened.
I was sitting there watching this game like, wow, is Carolina really going to? When the game was tied to end the first half, I said, uh-oh.
It gave you that feeling like they not going to pull away. Like, I don't know, man. Syracuse just was making a lot of shots.
Baycott only getting 9 shot attempts, 14 points, 10 boards. Harrison Ingram, 11 shots, 2 of 5 from 3. I mean, he had a decent game, 14 and 11. Was a Cadeau, 4 points.
I mean, that's
one
the thing, bro.
4.
They playing 4-on-5 at times. Like his court vision, undeniable. Like his defense, he plays hard.
But he ain't scoring.
But he not scoring, bro. And they not respecting his jumper. He out there setting screens if he don't have the basketball, bro. Like he's not a threat as far as shooting the ball.
I don't understand why Withers didn't get more playing time.
Bro, not like Withers, man. Transfer out of Louisville, was a top 100 recruit coming in, like athletic, super.
7 minutes, 2 of 2, 4 points. I think he sounds like he should have got some more burn.
Yeah, I mean, he's been that guy that's been out there doing the dirty work, man, getting second chance points.
Especially considering Cormac Ryan shot 6 of 14.
Yeah, bro, been kind of slumping.
I mean, he had a decent. I mean, it's a decent game. He hit 4 or 9 from 3. Like, it just. I guess I don't even really know. Like, I'm not. Who do we think was the most disappointing performance though? Like from last night on Carolina's team.
I mean,
was it Baycott?
Man, I'm about to
with
say
only just getting 9 shots.
He need to be more aggressive. They got to make an effort to get him the ball too. But yeah,
30 minutes,
be more
9 shots.
Man.
Yeah, 30 minutes, 9 shots. That's not gonna do it.
And then
I mean, RJ still got his 19.
Right. And I mean, he gonna get his every time, bro. But I think too, man, just the defense. You giving up 86 points to Syracuse, bro. You fouling 20 times, 25 free.
They playing a zone.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Like that's
and they got 2 guys. They got 2 guys go for 20 plus, and y'all ain't got nobody go for 20 at Carolina.
Lazy defense, man. We seeing. I don't know, man. Everybody's been kind of saying that the ACC might be a little overhyped this year. I know I caught the
it's a conversation that's been happening these last couple years.
Bro, I caught the Duke and Wake Forest game too, and that one was interesting. Duke kind of, I don't know, man. They don't really have no dogs out there like that.
They're playing with their food, man.
Yeah.
But I like Wake though. I like Wake's team. I really do.
Forrest like does his thing in the transfer portal. He really do.
I like Efton Reed.
Yeah.
I like
he had a good game.
I like Hildreth. I like Lil Boopy Miller. and I really like Monsanto. I'm just waiting on him to get all the way back in stride. I mean, I love the length of their team. You know, they got some big
Yeah, they
guys.
do. And they've been good at home.
Hallis, I like him too, bro. They got good players. I think they could make some sneaky noise in this ACC tournament for sure. And
Yeah, man.
I think they're gonna get a top 4 seed too. I think they're gonna finish up with a top 4 seed.
Yeah, man. Forbes got these guys playing tough, man. Like they really battled Duke all the way into like the last 2 minutes
About 2
last
minutes,
night,
yeah.
man. They ran out of gas. Mark Mitchell kind of just took over the game respectfully, man. Duke has got a lot of firepower, but I don't know, man. It just don't seem like they got them no dogs this year. Like it's obviously talent, but like it ain't no like I'm finna come and snatch your heart out type players, man.
Nobody.
They got a bunch of.
They haven't had one. Was the last one they had?
I ain't gonna lie, probably Ben Carroll.
Yeah, definitely Ben Carroll.
That's
I was gonna
probably,
say Zion, but Ben Carroll for sure.
yeah, man. I would say that was the last real killer they had, bro. Cause I like Flip. Like he's obviously talented, he's skilled, but he's not a dog, bro. We seen Big Mondo bully him, bro, the whole game again. He ain't really.
And even after Reed was getting at him a little bit,
bro. Reed was getting after him yesterday. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Yeah, nah, he definitely was, man. I like his physicality. He built like a grown man. Like you could tell he putting that shoulder into your chest.
For sure, that man. I don't know. I think the ACC might be in trouble. I was really optimistic heading into the tournament.
Yeah.
When the year turned, but now these last month and a half, I'm like, and I mean, maybe guys are just beating up on each other in the conference. Maybe that's just what's going on.
And we've seen that. We've seen that. I mean,
and that's going to skew everybody's perspective of the conference. Right. But I don't know if we've got a national title contender this year.
I mean,
I thought Carolina was it.
I mean, I still think they are, man, but they definitely got to be more consistent. They got an issue, I think, too, of playing down to their competition at times. And it leaves them vulnerable because for the big games, for the most part, they show up. But man, it feels kind of fluky just all through the nation, to be honest, watching college.
I really have no gauge on who's gonna win.
Nah, I mean, I thought it was UConn, and then they dropped a couple, and it's like I don't know, then Purdue.
And I wouldn't be surprised if UConn made a deep run. I'm done with Purdue. Bro, I had picked them 3 years in a row to win in my bracket. I'm done.
I love the development of Zach Edey, though, dog. My boy done lost some weight. Like, he can actually get up.
Moving a little bit better. Yeah, he moved better.
He mobile. You know what I'm saying? He's shooting it a little bit. Like, bro, man, got himself in that lottery conversation. I definitely like Edey, man. But like you said, Purdue had, it seemed like the same squad for the last 3 years and really haven't progressed. They throw that double team and triple team at Edey down low, and he been prone to turnovers. Yeah,
I said now it's panic mode.
You know what I'm saying? So he been better this year passing out the post though. But yeah, it's really been an unpredictable season, man. Just looking at the ACC, I like Miami. Clemson really came out to a hot start to start the year. Leonard Hamilton in Florida State ain't exactly a doormat completely no more. They respect it.
They'll make a run.
Yeah, I think they're respectable. But yeah, it feel like it's kind of up for grabs, bro.
I know, it's not an ACC team, but a North Carolina team that I would really love to see make the tournament because they are dangerous.
UNCG?
No. High Point.
Okay.
Woo! Hey, okay. And they got a hibachi chef running the game.
I know they did some things in the transfer portal too.
Keza Jiffa.
Okay.
Keza Jiffa and Kamani Hamilton. Kamani Hamilton is about a 6'8" sophomore. Mm-hmm. Very versatile. Little funky jumper, but he can hit it. But he gets to the rack. Keza Jiffa, woo, with the left hand.
Okay.
Swerving.
That lefty something serious.
Swerving. Shooting it to the Baja, spinning it, dropping them off. Keza Jiffa.
How they been looking? I know they've been winning games. I done bet on them a couple times. But what's the outlook on the Big South right now? How they looking?
They number one seed.
Okay, I thought so.
Hey, keep them rolling.
Yeah, I've been betting on them boys.
And whenever you see them, whenever you see High Point on the slip, go ahead and take that.
Okay.
A 21-5 on the year. Last game they lost. Oh, they lost to UNC Asheville.
Okay, Asheville usually.
They're good, and they I do believe they got the reigning player of the year.
I know
in the
they
Big
had
South.
LeVar Batts out down there rocking Silas.
And they already had lost to High Point, so they had to get back up in the mountains. But before that loss, they had won 12 games in a row in conference play, and were 20-4 before that loss. Now they 21-5, and they're getting ready to tip off. They're getting ready to tip off against South Carolina Upstate.
Okay, so yeah, that'll probably be a dub. Upstate ain't really been like that in a while, but they done had some hoopers in the past. I remember. I think Themis Folks was down there for a little while. North Davidson giving out work.
Yeah,
but man,
I'm telling you, Coach Allen Huss, man, he got them boys balling.
I mean, that's what's up. Seeing that from Hopkins, bro.
Keza Jiffle.
Yeah. Well, hey, we want to mark the name they get in that tournament, man. He might be one of them dudes that pop up out of nowhere.
He that boy.
Man.
Him, Kamani Hamilton, and Duke Miles.
Okay.
Three-headed monster.
Bro, I love that.
They all averaging over 15.
Oh, that's tough. If you got good guard play, you always got a chance in college. You already know, bro. But no, I love that for High Point, man. Like, that's really one of the most beautiful campuses I've ever.
And I don't know if you've been to the new arena. Dog.
Oh, the Beto Center?
Beto? The Quebec Center.
Yeah.
His name Nito. It's him and his wife's name.
Okay.
But the Quebec Center. They both. Hey, I'm talking about it's better than most NBA. It's better than Spectrum Center for sure.
Word?
You walk in there, it's way better than Spectrum Center.
They got that international money too coming in, man. Like them boys.
Nito ain't playing. Nito Quebec Center. It's not many NBA arenas better than this place.
Okay. When they opened it last year?
I think 2 years ago now.
2 years ago? I remember I was there when they was building it, man. I knew how they was talking about how much money they poured into it.
It's LED boards everywhere. Bro, it's so much going on, bro. It's jumping. It's jumping for real.
Okay. Hey, man.
Not a bad seat in the house. Great, like, terrace, lobby, plaza, whatever you fire, bro.
Jeez.
You can see into the practice facility, like you can watch them practice from like up high through the glass.
Oh, okay. I like that.
It's heat. Legendary history everywhere. They got Tubby and the boys everywhere.
Hey, man, that's how you get them recruits in there, man. They lock down that Greensboro High Point area. They can be set.
Oh, they're going to tear that portal up. That's what Coach Huss told me. He said it's going to be our bread and butter, the portal.
I like that, man. A lot of teams is building off that for sure. Jay, before we get out of here, man, any parting shots, anything you need to get off your chest?
Kyle Shanahan. Do you hear me? The mic is on. My eyes on you. You a shady character. I don't respect you. I don't like you no more. It's bad business and it's bad blood. And you don't even know who I am, but that's okay. But just know if I see you, I'm going to walk right past you because you a sucker. You ain't no man. You don't handle your business. When it's your fault, it's your fault. Accountability is key. Don't pass the buck. Don't pass the blame. And anybody listening, accountability is what we need in this world. It's what we've been lacking. And that's how this world got upside down to this place that we're at now because there's no accountability. No one wants to take the blame, take the fault. Especially in team sports. There's no blame. Especially when it's your fault. I can't believe this, man. Let's wrap this up, man.
Tell them, man, hey, stand on business, man. Everybody
stand on business. 10 toes. Business. Everybody, all them songs you hear in the locker room talk about stand on business and you ain't doing it. You ain't doing it. You tiptoeing. And some other words I would like to use, but I'm not. There's other words I'd like to use, but I'm not going to do that.
Shout out Bleed, man.
Shout out Bleed.
Hey, man, that's
not good for our brand,
man. Hey, we doing it for the brand, man. But that's real. Hey, man, I concur, bro. That's some real sucker stuff right there. Stand on business, Kyle. Stand on business, my guy.
Nah, we pass him because he ain't gonna do that. What he gonna do is choke it off, and he gonna pass the buck, pass the blame. But everybody else listening, own up to your own ish. You make a mess, you clean it up.
You did. Hey, folks.
Don't call the maid. Don't call your mammy. You make a mess, you clean it up.
Jay, let them know where to find you at on social media, big dog.
All platforms, man. Silky Gilkey, SILKY.GILKEY. All platforms, Silky Gilkey. We got what you need, baby.
Hey, lock in, follow, subscribe. Check my boy out, man. Real deal. That's a wrap for us. Until next time, episode 26. This has been the Dukes of the Gridiron Podcast, powered by Believe. Until next week, y'all stand on business, man. We out.